accident. Remember, we are discussing chemicals, and we are discussing chemicals based on quantity produced. And I told you in our next video we'll be discussing based on uses, where chemicals can be used. And these are the places where chemicals can be used. In pharmaceutical industries, chemicals are used to produce drugs. In pharmaceutical industries, they use chemicals to produce drugs. And then too, in nuclear industries, they also use chemicals there to produce nuclear weapons. They use chemicals to produce nuclear weapons. And also in cosmetics industry, they use chemicals also in production of different materials for improvement of beauty. They use the chemicals to produce different substances or materials to improve beauty. And such example, we have creams and soaps, and also detergents, which are produced there as well. And then we have agrochemicals, and they use chemicals to improve soil fertility. They use the chemicals to produce other substances that will improve soil fertility and also control pests and diseases. You can see how chemicals are also important in terms of agro. And then we have industrial, and they use chemicals to produce raw materials for production of glass and paint. They use chemicals to produce materials for production of glass and paint. Also in laboratory sciences, they also use the chemicals to provide substances which could be in a liquid, solid, or gaseous form. They use the chemicals. These are the few places or points or industries where chemicals can be used. Remember, I told you we mentioned pharmaceuticals, which use chemicals to produce drugs, and also nuclear industries also use chemicals to produce explosive weapons. And I've also mentioned cosmetics, and they use chemicals to produce other substances which help in improving of beauty. And also mentioned agrochemicals. There are also chemicals that improve soil fertility and also control pests and disease. And then I mentioned industrial. They use the chemicals to produce materials that will help in production of glass and paint. And then the last, which I mentioned, laboratory sciences. They use chemicals to produce substances which could be in a solid, liquid, and gaseous form. And with this, we have come to the end of our lesson. And I will give note and make sure you copy the note and also read. Thank you and God bless you.